Hello there folks, and welcome to Chris All Motorcycles in Doncaster, and welcome to the channel. I've got an absolutely beautiful bike for you right now. It's the 1978 Kawasaki KH400. This bike has had a fairly comprehensive overhaul, which I'm going to read out to you shortly. We're going to do this video a little bit different to others. I'm going to start up straight away because it just sounds absolutely gorgeous, this bike. So let's kick things off with a startup. And then we're going to have I'll give you a work. In fact, make sure you're sitting comfortably for this one because I've got a fairly extensive overhaul to read out to you. And yeah, it's just a lovely bike. So I'm just going to chuck you guys down here, if you don't mind. Hope you're okay with that. Let's get all that bike in there. Yeah. Let's get all that bike in. Right, so now we've got all the bike in. Let's have a start up. I apologise now because I'm going to be in between the bike and the camera, which from a videoing point of view is, well, that's not what you do, is it? But let's just have a cheeky start up anyway. So here I am. Let's just have a... How good does that sound? So yeah, I wanted to start with that because I just think that sounds absolutely gorgeous, folks. So I'm just going to chuck you guys back down there for a sec. And then what we're going to do is, it's had a fairly extensive overhaul, this bike. In fact, very recently. So hopefully you can all hear me okay because I've got my list in front of me. And we shall, at least you can look at the bike rather than looking at me. So we're going to start with the chassis. We will have a full walk around of the bike in a minute. Don't worry about that, folks. I just want to get this out of your way. So I hope you're sitting comfortably. I feel like I'm about to read a play. Frame and swing arm has been blasted and powder coated. New steering head bearings. Wheels rebuilt. New rims, new spokes. Front and rear wheels. Front and rear wheel hubs have been blasted and centre coated. New wheel bearings front and rear. It's got new rear shocks, new rear brake shoes, front caliper overhaul and seal kit included, new front brake pads, new front brake hoses and banjos, new front brake master cylinder. We've got new lock ignition petrol cap. We've got new indicators and stalks on there. We've got new front and rear mud guards. We've got new tyres and tubes, new chain and sprocket kit. Front fork stanchions have been re-chromed. New fork seals, boots, etc. New paintwork, that's been done at Race Paint UK. Those boys know what they're doing. That is proper. We've got new switchgear, levers, lever assembly, grips, handlebars. We've got new headlight, new rear brake pedal, new cables throughout. We've got new Higspeed exhaust in stainless. We've got a new wiring harness, new reg rec, one of the modern type, new footrest rubbers on there, new gear, change linkage, air filter, seat, headlamp brackets. That's part one. Now on to part two with regards to the engine. Okay, folks, I hope you're still with me. Don't fall asleep. Stay with me. Crankcases have been blasted and cerakoted. Cylinder heads and barrels blasted and cerakoted. Barrels rebored 0.5. New piston kit, little ends. Crank full overhaul at Firefox. New bearings throughout. New clutch plates. New full gasket set. State of Gen overhaul at West Country Windings. Where else? New clutch actuator. New plugs and caps. Are you still with me? Carbs fully stripped, ultrasonic cleaned. New jet kits and floats fitted. new casing screw kit. All rubbers and chassis on headlight, all new, indicators, etc. New petrol tap, new mirrors, 90% of the bolts, screws, washers replaced, and the rest have been zinc plated. The bike's only done about 25 mile since it was built, so it will need what used to be called a shakedown. So recommissioning type of thing once it's been and had a few more miles put on it. Absolute gem of a bike, as you'll agree, folks. We'll have other paperwork I've got with the bike, by the way. We've got a Haynes manual, we've got a full set of spare plugs, we've got a spare key, HPI report, a few other bits and bobs as well. We'll just have a quick cheeky walk round the bike just to actually show you. But as you'll agree, that's a fairly extensive rebuild list there. Somebody's put a lot of money and a lot of time into this bike, and it shows. Don't get me wrong, it does show, because it's just beautiful. It really is a lovely bit of kit, this. I need a fresh cup of tea after reading all that lot out. But yeah, as you guys can see, that is lovely. The paint on it is beautiful. Clocks are showing 16,000, sorry. Need new glasses. But no, I'm going to let the bike do the talking on this one again, like the Goldwing we did earlier. I think I've talked enough on this video. No, that is lovely. Won't you agree, folks? I'm sure some of the purists out there will have something to say about it, but I think that is a lovely, lovely bike. Okay, folks. What I will recommend is if you are interested, please, if possible, come and view the bike in person. Okay, the bike will go through the workshop just for a bit of a cheeky check over before it comes out. I can offer finance on this vehicle, and I can also offer nationwide or international delivery if required. If you'd like to know how much this particular bike is, there is a description below which contains a price and also a link to the website where you'll find at least a dozen or more photos of this bike, along with some of our other stock as well. And at any given moment, I've usually got about 180 bikes in stock. Okay, folks, if you've got any questions, by all means, give me a call, 01302 760 967, or you can email me, chrishullmotorcycles@googlemail.com. Alternatively, as always, folks, if you want to come down and look at this bike in person, you're more than welcome. As always, give me a call before you set off to make sure the bike is in stock and available. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tick that bell for notifications for me, please, folks. I really do appreciate the YouTube support. And if you're passing Doncaster, we've usually got the kettle on. Pop in for a brew, come and say hello. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. See you all very soon. Cheers.